Good day, everyone. Welcome to our COIL presentation on Mimosa invisa, an invasive dynamics and a complex species. Invasive alien species are a serious global threat, and our focus today is on a plant that exemplifies these challenges in Southeast Asia. I'm Rodil, and joining me are Mr. Alvin Andrade and John Lloyd Abejo from the Southern Luzon State University, Lucban, Quezon, Philippines. We will cover the plant's identity, impacts, and control. Let's start with a general overview.
So with our general overview, this species of concern is known as Mimosa invisa, also known by its synonym Mimosa deplortica, or locally as makahiyang lalaki. So it is commonly called the giant sensitive plant. So taxonomically, it belongs to the bean family known as Order Fabales. So they are originally native to tropical America. So this rapidly spreading invasive alien species now poses significant ecological and economic challenges across Southeast Asia. So its global movement is primarily human mediated, often traveling accidentally through contaminated soil, machinery, or via water flow and attachment to animals.
So now, let's examine its invasive success factors. So, Mimosa invisa is a fast-growing, thorny shrub or vine identifiable by its small bipennate leaves and distinctive pink and spherical flowers. So, its reproductive strategy is extremely effective. It has a high seed production, and these seeds can remain viable in the soil up to 50 years. So this longevity is a major obstacle to control. Then finally, it displays nastic movements, meaning it lives close in response to touch or at night.
The impact of this species is both ecological and economic. Ecologically, it forms dense, impenetrable thickets that smother and suppress native plant species, leading to biodiversity loss. Economically, the damage to agriculture is severe, affecting major crops like coconut, sugarcane, rubber, and cassava. Furthermore, the plant contains mimosine, a toxic compound making it poisonous to livestock. Consequently, these infestations dramatically increase cultivation costs and significantly reduce land value.
So next one is let's proceed with the control measures. So when it comes to the control measures, we'll be able to explain the mechanical, biological, and chemical controls. So controlling this aggressive species requires a multi-pronged strategy. So we have three places like mechanical, biological, and chemical. So as you can see, when it comes to mechanical control, it involves physical removal, such as the what we call uprooting or cutting. Now, when it comes to biological control, in order for us to control this plant or this species or invasive species, we utilizes natural enemies such as those insects and fungus. When it comes to chemical control, we use herbicides like glyphosate. So due to the long-lived seed bank, so the best recommendation for long-term success is the what we call integrated weed management. So this combines all those three approaches strategically. So we have those three control measures: the mechanical, biological, and chemical controls.
So now, let's proceed to the invasive concept map of the Mimosa invisa. So this map illustrates the complex invasive dynamics. So the dense growth damage soils, crops, and native plants. Its toxins can harm cattle and livestock, and its thorny nature restricts the movements of wild animals, but interestingly, its flowers can attract bees who assist in its seed dispersal. So this combination of rapid growth, toxicity, and enduring seed banks makes Mimosa invisa as a critical threat to the forest and agricultural ecosystems.
Before we conclude, here is a list of the key sources and literature we consulted for this presentation. The information is drawn from various academic papers, environmental network, resources, and taxonomic databases.
So on behalf of us, the presenters, so thank you for listening to our presentation. So this species is a very clear example of how complex and challenging invasive dynamics can be, requiring sustained integrated management efforts to mitigate its impact.
So we are now happy to take any questions that you might have about its ecology, control, or management in the Philippines. Just post this in our discussion board. And once again, thank you everyone.